Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Are you ready to take control of your financial future? In this video, we're diving into 2025 hacks that will help you get ahead financially. That's right, folks, we're going to tackle everything from budgeting and debt to investing and retirement planning. Listen, I've been helping people get out of debt and build wealth for over 30 years, and let me tell you, it all starts with a plan. You wouldn't build a house without a blueprint, would you? So why on earth would you try to build a financial future without one? That's just crazy talk. We're going to break down these financial concepts into bite-sized pieces that you can easily understand and implement. No more financial jargon, no more complicated spreadsheets, just simple, common-sense advice that works. Stay tuned for some game-changing tips. Let me tell you something, folks. Financial literacy is not an option, it's a necessity. It's about time you take control of your money instead of letting it control you. You wouldn't believe the number of people I've met who are scared to even look at their bank statements, let alone understand where their money is going. That stops today. Financial literacy is about understanding the basics of money management. It's about knowing how to budget, save, invest, and plan for your future. It's about being in the driver's seat of your financial life and making informed decisions that will lead you to financial peace. Now you might be thinking, Dave, this sounds complicated. But let me tell you, it's not rocket science. It's about taking it one step at a time, learning the ropes, and making smart choices with your money. We're going to break it down together, step by step. The first step is to educate yourself. There are tons of resources available online, in libraries, and even in your community. Read books, listen to podcasts, attend workshops, and don't be afraid to ask questions. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to make sound financial decisions. Remember, knowledge is power, and in the world of finance, it's the key to unlocking your financial freedom. So let's get started on this journey together and turn you into a financial whiz. All right, folks, let's talk about budgeting. Now I know what you're thinking, Dave, budgeting is boring. But let me tell you, it's not about deprivation, it's about taking control of your money and making it work for you. A budget is simply a plan for your money. It's about tracking your income and expenses so you can see where your money is going and make adjustments as needed. Think of it like a GPS for your finances. It helps you navigate your way to your financial destination without getting lost in a sea of debt. The first step is to track your spending. Write down every dollar that comes in and every dollar that goes out. You can use a notebook, a spreadsheet, or one of those fancy budgeting apps. The point is to get a clear picture of your cash flow. Next, create a spending plan. Decide how much you need to allocate to your needs, such as housing, food, and transportation, and how much you can allocate to your wants, such as entertainment and dining out. The key is to be realistic and to prioritize your spending. Remember, a budget is not set in stone. It's a living, breathing document that you can adjust as your income and expenses change. The important thing is to have a plan and to stick to it as closely as possible. So ditch the excuses and get started on your budget today. You'll be amazed at how much control you have over your finances when you simply tell your money where to go. Let me tell you something, folks. Life is full of surprises. And unfortunately, not all of them are good. That's why it's crucial to have a financial safety net in place, and that's where an emergency fund comes in. An emergency fund is money you set aside specifically for unexpected expenses like a medical bill, a car repair, or a job loss. It's your financial cushion, your peace of mind, knowing that you can handle life's curveballs without going into debt. Now you might be thinking, Dave, I can barely make ends meet as it is. How am I supposed to save for an emergency? I hear you, but let me tell you it's possible. Start small, even if it's just $50 or $100 a month. Every little bit helps. Ideally, your emergency fund should cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses. That may seem like a lot, but trust me, it's better to be safe than sorry. Life throws curveballs when you least expect it, and you want to be financially prepared. Think of your emergency fund as your financial insurance policy. You hope you never have to use it, but you're grateful you have it when you need it. It's the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're financially secure, no matter what life throws your way. So, if you haven't already, start building your emergency fund today. It's one of the best financial decisions you'll ever make. Listen up, folks, because I'm about to let you in on one of the biggest secrets to building wealth investing early. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow, thanks to the magic of compound growth. Compound growth is like a snowball effect. Your money earns interest, then that interest earns interest, and so on. It's like a financial chain reaction that can turn small consistent investments into a substantial nest egg over time. Now you might be thinking, Dave, I'm not rich, I can't afford to invest. But let me tell you, you don't have to be wealthy to start investing. Even small amounts invested consistently can add up to big bucks over time. The key is to start now, no matter how small. There are plenty of low-cost investment options available, such as index funds and ETFs. And remember, time is your greatest asset when it comes to investing. The sooner you start, the more time your money has to grow. Don't let procrastination rob you of the opportunity to build wealth. Investing early is the single most effective way to grow your money over the long term. Let's talk about debt, folks. Debt is a financial drain, a ball and chain that keeps you from achieving your financial goals. It's time to break free from the chains of debt and experience true financial freedom. The first step is to stop digging. Put those credit cards away, avoid taking on any new debt, and commit to living within your means. Remember, if you can't afford to pay cash for it, you can't afford it. Next, create a debt snowball. List out all your debts from smallest to largest, regardless of interest rate. Focus on paying off the smallest debt first, while making minimum payments on the others. Once the smallest debt is paid off, roll that payment amount into the next smallest debt, and so on. This method creates momentum and keeps you motivated. As you see debts disappear, you'll gain a sense of accomplishment and be inspired to keep going. Trust me, the feeling of being debt-free is priceless. Remember, getting out of debt is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, discipline, and a commitment to living below your means, but I promise you, the rewards are well worth it. So, take control of your finances, break free from the chains of debt, and start living the life you deserve. Folks, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Albert Einstein himself called it the most powerful force in the universe. And for good reason. Compound interest is the process of earning interest on your interest. It's like a snowball rolling downhill, gathering more and more snow as it goes. The longer you let your money compound, the more powerful the effect becomes. Think of it this way. If you invest $10,000 at a 7% annual return and let it compound for 30 years, you'll end up with over $76,000. That's the power of compound interest. The key to harnessing the power of compound interest is to start early and be consistent. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to compound. And the more consistent you are with your investments, the faster your money will grow. Don't underestimate the power of compound interest. It's the secret ingredient to building wealth over time. So, start early, be consistent, and let the magic of compound interest work its wonders on your finances. Chapter 7. Diversifying investments. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Let's talk about diversification, folks. You've heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket? Well, the same principle applies to investing. Diversification means spreading your investments across different asset classes, such as stocks, bonds, and real estate. It's about reducing risk by not putting all your money in one place. Think of it like this. If you invest all your money in a single stock, and that stock plummets, you could lose everything. But if you diversify your portfolio, you're less likely to be wiped out by a single event. There are various ways to diversify your investments. You can invest in different sectors of the economy, different countries, and different asset classes. The key is to find a balance that aligns with your risk tolerance and financial goals. Remember, diversification is not about avoiding risk altogether. It's about managing risk effectively. It's about protecting your investments from market volatility and ensuring that your portfolio is well positioned for long-term growth. So, don't put all your financial eggs in one basket. Diversify your investments and build a portfolio that can weather any storm. Folks, let's be real, relying on a single source of income is risky. What happens if you lose your job or your industry takes a downturn? That's why it's crucial to create multiple streams of income. Having multiple income streams provides financial security and freedom. It's about diversifying your income sources so you're not reliant on just one paycheck. Now you might be thinking, Dave, I have a full-time job. I don't have time for another job. And you know what? I get it. But creating multiple streams of income doesn't necessarily mean getting a second job. There are plenty of ways to generate passive income, such as investing in dividend-paying stocks, renting out a spare room on Airbnb, or creating and selling online courses. It's about leveraging your skills and resources to create additional income streams. Having multiple income streams gives you peace of mind, knowing that if one source of income dries up, you have others to fall back on. It also gives you the freedom to pursue your passions, take risks, and live life on your own terms. So, don't limit yourself to a single source of income. Explore your options, get creative, and start building multiple streams of income today. Folks, it's never too early to start thinking about retirement. Retirement might seem like a lifetime away, but the sooner you start planning, the better prepared you'll be. Retirement planning is about securing your financial future so you can enjoy your golden years without worrying about money. It's about creating a nest egg that will provide you with income and financial security throughout your retirement. The first step is to determine your retirement goals. What do you want your retirement to look like? Where do you want to live? How much income will you need to support your lifestyle? Once you have a clear picture of your retirement goals, you can start developing a plan to achieve them. This might involve saving for retirement through employer-sponsored plans like 401(k)s or individual retirement accounts, IRAs. It's also essential to consider your healthcare costs in retirement. Medicare will cover some of your healthcare expenses, but you'll likely have out-of-pocket costs. Consider long-term care insurance to protect yourself from the potentially high costs of long-term care. Retirement planning can seem daunting, but it doesn't have to be. Start small, be consistent, and seek professional advice if needed. The key is to start planning early and to make retirement savings a priority. So, don't wait until it's too late. Take control of your financial future and start planning for a comfortable and enjoyable retirement. We've covered a lot of ground today, folks, from financial literacy and budgeting to investing and retirement planning. But knowledge without action is meaningless. It's time to take action and start implementing these financial hacks into your life. Remember, the journey to financial freedom starts with a single step. Don't feel overwhelmed by the task at hand. Start small, pick one area to focus on, and gradually incorporate these principles into your financial life. The key is to be consistent. Financial success is not a sprint, it's a marathon. There will be setbacks along the way, but don't get discouraged. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who support your financial goals. Seek out mentors, join financial communities, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Remember, your financial future is in your hands. Take control, make informed decisions, and watch as you transform your financial life. Remember, the journey to financial freedom starts with a single step. Implement these hacks, stay committed, and watch your financial future transform. You deserve to live a life free from financial stress, and these hacks can help you get there. It's time to take control of your money and start building the future you deserve. Don't wait another day to start making progress towards your financial goals. Remember, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who are ready to get ahead financially.